But today decide to take courage. It was a crisp fall morning and the dew still shone on the grass. The damp leaves dulled the sounds of my footsteps like a blanket under my feet. As I was walking back towards the barn to lock up, my eyes traveled up the edge of the stark white painted door, and there, right on the layers of paint in various stages of peeling, I saw something strange. We all have our place, our purpose. Sometimes it's small and subtle, and other times it's big and world-changing. Every now and then, the hidden creatures that are created to blend in to their surroundings want to explore a different and new world that makes them stand out, seem a little out of place, maybe more vulnerable to predators. Yet, on the other hand, how can we appreciate their unique qualities if they're always in hiding? A few years ago, I was fascinated by all the beauty held in the little things around me. The veins in leaves, the delicate striations under mushroom caps, the way frost kissed berries and outlined every intricate edge and depression. The shadows of a leaf upon another leaf in just the right light. The things we so easily pass by without a second thought. I was drawn to this micro aspect of life. I felt like I had stepped into a whole new world of beauty and a world of wonder. And I got thinking to myself, why don't we see this? Why am I noticing this now? I've always kind of wanted to hide, to be invisible. If I stepped out and had the courage to be seen, I was quickly and swiftly muzzled and put neatly back into my place. I carried these lessons throughout my life. Protected by the walls of my home for the past 16 years, I felt like I was in a bit of a bubble. I had no idea who I was, no idea what I could do, and if anyone would care. I felt like I was still always hiding, always playing the chameleon. In my home, in friendships, out in public. I was always afraid. On a crisp fall day, I was helping a friend with farm chores. Feed the chickens, collect the eggs, milk the goats. That one was interesting. Catch the goat that ran away. Goats are fussy eaters, you know. They need fresh hay every single day. I saw something that clearly didn't belong as I was making my way back to the barn to lock up. It was dark and long in shape, about the size of my hand. I had never seen one in real life before, never seen one up close and outside. But there on the door was a cigar brown stick bug. I was struck more by the fact that it was clearly not camouflage. These creatures are designed by nature to blend in, to go unnoticed, to disappear amongst the branches. Yet here was this stick bug in its stickly glory with its knobby knees and endlessly long antennae, its long angular body just hanging out there on this white painted door. I imagine the tiny claws he must have at the end of his limbs that allow him to be able to stay there in that vertical position. It stood there in stark contrast to the weathered white paint of the barn door. I couldn't help but stop to watch him. What was he doing there? He could be picked up by a bird. I could squash him. A rodent might find him tasty. I felt this strange interest in the nature of this bug. They can sit still for hours. They can change colors to blend in. They can even regrow a limb if one gets yanked off. But what was he doing there against the white painted door? No grass, no branches, no place to hide. The idea of this stick bug just out there in the open weighed on my mind throughout the day. I know, right? Why am I still thinking about this bug? Did he get lost? Was he confused? What was he thinking? He was so far from home, it didn't make sense to me. Why was he out in the open like that? But then maybe I was being too closed in my own thinking. Maybe that bug was tired of blending in and being invisible. Maybe he needed to change things up and try something new. Maybe he wanted to be seen by someone, anyone. Maybe I needed to see him that day, To understand that just because I may have been molded to play small, to hide, to be invisible, to survive, doesn't mean I have to live a typical stick bug life. I can stand out in my own way. Yes, there are risks. Yes, not everyone's gonna like you. Yes, well-meaning people will want to put you back in your place. But today, I'm gonna decide to take the courage of that stick bug and make my difference, however small. I believe lessons come in all forms, and I believe if we're open enough, we can learn from even the most humblest of creatures. The world is working for you. If you're open to see it, if you can slow down to hear it, heed its lessons, and have the courage to do something that you've never done. How can you possibly know who you are when you're always hiding? How can you possibly know what you're capable of if you're always trying to blend in with everyone else? I still think of that stick bug every now and then when I feel myself wanting to go back into hiding, when I want to blend in because it's easier. But I feel like it's saying to me, come out, little brave creature. Come out and play and explore this scary new world with me.
Thank you so much for watching. What's the weirdest place that you ever learned a lesson? I'd love to know. Leave it in the comments. You can check out my new segment called Cleaning Your Dirty Glasses. This is where we're looking at different perspectives and things that have helped me throughout my journey from being depressed and suicidal and anxious all the time to confident and able to speak up and live a life on my terms. So I hope that's helpful. You can check out my other videos. There's some story times. There's the start of, like I said, cleaning your glasses. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And remember to keep living your creative life. Find that spark. Follow that curiosity.